A question that I get commonly asked is, when is the right time to buy an investment? I think the answer is simple. It's yesterday, on the proviso you can afford to maintain that property over a period of time. No matter where the property market is in any cycle, you will always make money if you can afford to keep the right amount of time. If you look at the Australian property cycles and history, property's doubled every 7 to 10 years. So that says if you can maintain the property for that period of time, you will make substantial gains. It really depends on your ability to service a loan, what your lifestyle is like, what your spending habits are like. Based on that answer, and that all begins with a conversation, we will then determine what a safe amount for you to borrow is, then we'll find an area. So a lot of people look at areas before they can ascertain exactly what they can afford. What we do is we work out, and it all starts with a conversation, what you can afford first. That will determine the areas you should look at. So should I invest in a capital city? I believe in investing in areas where there's high growth, schools, shopping centres, infrastructure, good work scores. But before all that, what can you afford? That's the first question I think everybody should be asking. Well, in this challenging market now, and in any challenging market, I think it's crucial to get the right advice and to have the right research behind you. So then when you do buy and invest, you can do it with confidence. How do you buy with confidence? You need to ensure that you can afford the piece of real estate that you're looking at. You can afford the repayments, and you've got certain safety nets in place. In 2019, the proposed election will have an effect on buyers' confidence, as we have seen on so many occasions when there is an election. And what it does is just slows the market down slightly because people are uncertain. When people are uncertain, they actually don't invest as much, and it really does slow the market down. But what happens as soon as the election is over and people are more certain, buyers' confidence goes up straight away. It almost happens instantaneously. Well, a common question that I get is it the right time to buy at the moment? There's a lot of talk in the media about property prices going down. I think now it's even more important that you have the right information, so you're looking at certain areas and making sure that it's affordable. There is always the right time to buy a property on the proviso that you can afford to keep it, and there's always great opportunities to be had. Well researched and making sure you've got the right information behind you is paramount, especially in this market now.